My husband is trained with hand signals, so I can tell him to stop. I slow down, just no, he reacts.
So I asked Mr. Abrams if we could get the trailer wrapped, and they approved it. Hi, my name's Steve Gregoire with my wife Erica Gregoire. We're from Eustis, Florida. I asked my wife to come out on the road with me and see the country. That's when her and I bought another truck, hauling cars for the past 9 years. I started driving in October of 2000 with my father. I ran from Kansas City to Boston every week, and I could see reliable carriers running down Interstate 70. So in 2000, I wanted to drive for reliable carriers, but I just wasn't ready for it yet.
I did project management, compliance, all that kind of corporate stuff. He said, let's get a truck and let's go. And I said, okay. I'd never desired to be a truck driver. I don't really consider myself a truck driver. I'm more like a princess truck driver. That's why it says princess on the side there. I drive in a forward motion. I don't back up. I don't clip the hood. I do what I'm comfortably able to do.
We do what we need done.
Yeah, that's right. I do the overnight shift.
When I first asked her, she's like, I want nothing to do with driving the truck. I said, I don't need you to drive a truck, but I need you to go get your CDL. We'll go from there.
All right, guys, why don't you come inside and check out our crib?
This is my 2018 Freightliner Cascadia. It has a DD15. It has the D12 automated transmission. It is a manual transmission that is shifted with a computer on the top. It's been very efficient. The truck has 1.2 million miles on it. Still original engine, original clutch. Key features, I got my tire monitoring system here. It monitors all the tires on the tractor, so I can keep track of the pressure and temperature. That helps in the summertime when the temperatures are extremely hot. So now my wife Erica is going to show everybody our home in the back.
So this side door is a must-have, especially if you have 3 Chihuahuas like we do. It just makes life so much easier getting in and out of the truck with them, especially with groceries. I do all the cooking in the truck, so we're always at the grocery store. It is a must-have for a truck. Welcome to our home. Since we don't technically have a house right now, this is where we primarily live. So what makes this place wonderful for us is it's actually 6 inches taller than your average bunk. So it allows us to have full-size cabinets all the way across, along with a full-size bed. When we designed the truck, I wanted a hamper. So that's what this is right here, is a hamper. So when you have your dirty laundry, you just throw it in there. And then to access it, there's the hatch outside. So you just pull your laundry bag out from there. Obviously, this folds down to a full-size bed. Under here, we have a water holding tank for spring water. It holds 5 gallons of spring water. So we always have drinking water, which is good. Our little office is right here. My little printer. You know, sometimes you have to print stuff. We have the microwave, convection oven. I do all the cooking in the truck. Steven and I have both lost over 100 pounds. We literally stopped eating out, so I do prepare all our meals here. I got a upgraded stovetop. Before, we had the annoying little knobs that I would get stuff cut on, so Steven installed that for me, so I was happy about that. Down here we have our water heater, so we can have hot water, the block heater to keep the engine when we go to those cold places. The AC, I don't know what this does, so I just put this solid plate on it. It used to have some kind of weird antenna thing, but it annoyed me. And then you obviously have the lights that control up here. So right here, this is the greatest thing ever, is a shower and toilet in one. This is the only reason why I stay out here with him. Not that I love him at all. That's like close second to this. A shower and a bathroom is just, it's irreplaceable. I'd give up oxygen before I gave up this. Over here, I have the extended counter. So for more food prepping when I'm cooking, it's excellent. I love it. And one more thing is we have the 3 dogs, so obviously you don't want them falling down the stairs when the truck's moving. So we put the trap door down and it gives them a little more roaming room. And it's kind of where I hang their leashes so they're not falling around in places. But yeah, it's a great little cool feature. And I can't say enough about the side door. I love it. All right, so now that you've seen in here, let's go check out our trailer.
This trailer we received last year, so I believe it'd be a 2022. It hadn't been wrapped yet, so I asked Mr. Abrams if we could get the trailer wrapped, and they approved it. People love the trailer. Gets a lot of respect, a lot of photos. The Wreaths across America, I drove for Walmart in 2007 to 2014. In 2012, they allowed me to participate in Wreaths across America. And the idea is we all die twice in our life. Once when our last breath leaves our body, and the second when your name is never said again. So when we lay that wreath, you say the name out loud so that veteran is remembered again year after year. We can fit about 7,000 wreaths in the trailer, and that happens every December. We bring wreaths down to Florida. Last year, Wreaths Across America moved over 2 million wreaths, recognized worldwide as a wreath laying day to recognize our military. So we enjoy it. We'll do it for a very long time, but I feel this is the best I can do to pay back. And the families, when we deliver the wreaths every December, it means everything to them. If we could get people to go to wreathsacrossamerica.org, or more specifically, wheelsforwreaths.com. The most we've brought in at one time is about 40,000 wreaths, and we need 140,000 wreaths to cover the entire cemetery. I feel the customers really enjoy couples loading and unloading their vehicles and seeing them get along. And just having two sets of eyes to get the car safely in and out of the trailer is extremely helpful.
And it's always good too, because, you know, we're husband and wife, so my husband is trained with hand signals, so I can tell him to stop or slow down. Just no, he reacts.
She doesn't drive any of the vehicles in and out of the trailer. She does not want the risk of any of that. So I drive, she guides me in and out, puts the cars where we need to put them. So we're very comfortable with that. When my wife and I decided to come out over the road, I've always wanted to haul cars. I called Mr. Sleeman, Tim Sleeman. I tried to sell myself, but I'd been 2 years out of the semi-truck. I was currently buying a truck, had no car hauling experience. Sleeman politely said, "We're good." And I saw a competitor driving up the road. So I emailed the competitor, sold myself a little better. My wife and I were going to live on the road. I've got a passion for cars. They interviewed us, so we released on with them. We ran with them for about a year and a half, and we're driving down the road, and my phone rings. It's a Michigan phone number. I said, "Michigan?" I answer the phone, and it's somebody from Reliable Carriers saying, word on the street is that we would love to have you guys over here as a team. And what's it gonna take to get you guys to come over to Reliable? So I just gotta talk to my wife. This truck was on order. We hadn't had the truck yet, and it was time to paint it the color that it was gonna be. So the timing was there. It was a hard business decision, but I called ARI. I said, paint it orange. We're going to Reliable Carriers. And we've been here 7 years, and it was the best decision I could have ever made to do. So
Other than marrying me, right?
Second to marrying you, it would be the best decision I've ever made.
Right.
Yeah.
Make sure you edit that so it's like correct. A lot of times we'll pick up vehicles for people that have inherited them through a trust or a will, or somebody's passed away and they've gotten their vehicle. So you'll get to hear that backstory. How there was a lady, she got her father's entire collection. It was like 50, 60 cars, and she was just beside herself, and it was a very therapeutic and just a very emotional process, but you got to hear the stories behind it, and you got to know a man who was no longer amongst us. It was just nice to take that away, and it's kind of a full circle moment, especially for her. So I like those moments, the interaction.
Some of the moments you wouldn't expect to see is a sad moment when we loaded an old Chevy Bel Air and the guy developed a disease.
It's like Parkinson's.
He was like Parkinson's, and he couldn't take care of the car to the conditions that he wanted to take care of it. So we sold it, but unfortunately, as we were loading it, he was crying, watching his passion leave his hand. So we've had a couple of those moments where the customer's been crying as we've loaded their vehicle because they're not ready to see it go, but they know it's time. So that's a sad thing to see sometimes.
And here we have our fur babies that travel with us all the time. This is Shelby, this is Buster, and this is Harley. We wanted to incorporate them on our truck, so we had this great graphic done by an individual who lives out in India. That's what he specializes in, and it's been up there since we've had the truck, and they're just definitely a part of our journey, and they're always with us.
So these are the Chihuahuas of Hazard.
Yeah. Thank you for checking out our crib. I hope you enjoyed it. We definitely enjoyed showing you it. And thank you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Cribs, looking at our truck, our trailer. And if you're a team operation, we love it here at Reliable Carriers. It is the only place to be for a team operation. Thank you.